Hello, and welcome to WQUE.TV, episode 7. It's the end of May, and you know what that means. It's the springtime Halloween special. And tonight we have Phonetergeists, telephone calls from the beyond. Joining us are Spooky Parkbot, our artificial intelligence, Mitch, who has been terrified for the last 2 years as a victim of a Phonetergeist. We have Old Gordon, a spectral manifestation that has joined us. He claims he's a ghost, and he also claims that ghosts are not, in fact, responsible for Phonetergeists. We have David Soul, who is a robotics rights expert, a cryptozoologist, and a social worker for the haunting impaired. And last but not least, from an undisclosed location, we have the commander.
Whereabouts are none of your concern.
Thank you for joining us. So, Phonetergeists came into the public consciousness in 1979 with the publication of the book Phone Calls from the Dead by D. Scott Rogo and Raymond Bayless. Both of them were parapsychologists. And now in 2021, it looks like Phonetergeists, based on some reports I've read, have gone up by 45%. Parkbot, Spooky Parkbot, can you please tell us what's going on before we dive in?
Yes, there has been a reported increase in the number of telephone calls made by ghosts or other spiritual apparitions. Often the phone calls are friendly. Sometimes, though, the phone calls are hostile. They may request phone sex. They may ask you to change your long-distance service provider. We do not understand the motivations of these phone calls or why they are increasing, but we did have graphs, but my PowerPoint has crashed.
Of course, it's par for the course. So, I used to think that Phonetergeists were just like, boo, but this sex stuff, really?
Sometimes they get lonely. Do you get lonely, Old Gordon?
I don't get old. I don't get lonely either.
Sometimes they get thirsty.
We don't call so much as you call us. I'm only here now because I've been summoned here.
Okay. Parkbot, do you want to be the host for the rest of the show?
I would not.
Okay, just checking. Mitch.
Yeah.
You look haggard.
I'm not doing so good.
Yeah, Mitch.
Could you please tell us what's going on? How did this start, and what are you experiencing?
Well, I mean, you said it. It's been 2 years of this, but it started out, it was just robocalls. I thought, okay, well, I need to extend my vehicle's extended warranty, blah, 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 the usual crap that everybody complains about. But then things just kind of started they got more often. I got these text scams come in all the time. I got one today from Indiana Unemployment, where I don't live in Indiana and I have a job. So, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Can you see that?
Oh my
Can
God.
you see it?
Oh, potential ghost.
And
oh my God. Wait a second, are we getting
I
a
would
ghost call
never
live?
send my own ringtone to Chuck Mangione. That's ridiculous. So there's just here. Let me just show you. I didn't do this. I did not do this. And then okay, this is great. It's Kendall Jenner giving a soda to a cop, and the first page of my icons is stocks. I got Apple Watch. I don't own an Apple Watch. I got Apple Maps. Well, nobody's using. Oh Jesus! I got another. Ignore. I got.
What I want to know, Mitch, is when you're gonna pay up.
Does anyone ever use the measuring tool? I don't. New York City subway. I don't live in Indiana. I also don't live in New York City.
Okay.
And, oh, there's my icons. I had to swipe like, Jesus.
Yeah, but hey, wait a second. Don't you think it could be just a scam or like a prank calls? Not
How
really.
much of a prank is this? I'm surprised that my phone is in English right now, to be honest, because there's Josh Gad again. It's a lot.
I
It's
know
a
why.
lot.
I know why the ghost changed your ringtone.
Why is that?
Yeah,
Because it feels so good.
that's
Okay.
the song. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Most of the recently departed, oh, hey, old Gordon, I really appreciate your thread count there. That looks like a really good apparition you've got manifesting there. But
Yeah.
hey, yeah. So no, like most ghosts that we deal with here in North America, they're more of the issue of like Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. They're just kind of like simple. They need to find a home. They just don't need to menace. That's not their MO.
That's not usually their MO. And let me ask Old Gordon this. Old Gordon, you're claiming that ghosts have nothing to do with phone calls, with the haunted phone calls. What do you have to say about that?
Oh no. You call us, we don't call you.
Well, I get you.
1-900 ghost sex. That's what I'm all about. Oh yeah.
No thanks.
No, but
Lucy Boo, I know.
okay. Could you haven't disproved that ghosts are not responsible for Phonetergeists?
Who?
We believe that ghosts call people because they're lonely. They need someone to play cards with.
That's impossible.
Old Gordon, are you lonely?
Oh no. Not lonely.
Okay. Wait a second. Hold on. I'm getting oh, it's time for our sponsor. Commander, if I may ask permission, would you give us the word from our sponsor?
Desean que la persona que aman siempre esté a su lado, que le siga como un perro a su dueño. Profesor Mamadou, auténtico vidente, curandero y gran ilustre sabio de la alta magia africana, con 20 años de experiencia, ofrece sus servicios para una adivinación completa y clara. Ayuda a resolver cualquier tipo de problema matrimonial o sentimental. Llamen, prueben, no tengan pena. Especialista en todos los campos. Amarres, justicia, endulzamiento, hechizos, mal de ojo, recuperación de pareja, suerte en los negocios, salud de próstata o impotencia sexual. Por difícil que sea, no hay problema sin solución. Trabajo serio y eficaz con resultados positivos en 3 a 7 días garantizados al 100%, posible desplazamientos a distancia. Para más información consulte nuestra página web, profesor Mamadou, curandero y gurú.
Muchas gracias, Commander. So, Dave, what can we do for?
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you,
Dave,
looks-
what can we do for Mitch?
I think that whom or whatever is causing these calls, I think we have to look beyond the spectral plane. The field of my work, I deal with the recently departed who need to find places to haunt. I don't deal with pranksters. I don't deal with malevolent. I deal with the benevolent. I say that we deal with every hue of shade as long as the shade is not dark.
Why do you not deal with malevolent ghosts? Don't malevolent ghosts have needs?
Yeah,
Don't malevolent ghosts get lonely?
yeah.
Malevolent ghosts, they tend to get reborn. They tend to get imprisoned back into shackles of flesh again. Sometimes they get reborn into husks of robots. This really ties in my professions. We can't have spirits just inhabiting any hunk of machinery or any hunk of newborn. We need to get them rehabilitated. We need to get them into houses to haunt. We need to get them settled down so they can retire into oblivion.
And how do we get the ghost, the Phonetergeist situation from how do we get Mitch's phone cleansed from what he's experiencing? I mean, it's terrible. He looks like he hasn't slept in weeks.
Have you, Mr. Mitch, have you tried *69?
Oh, come on.
I mean,
Nice.
it's not landline. So
Very
no.
nice, right?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That is an excellent, nice joke.
There is the humor.
I miss laughing.
Yeah, Mitch, my heart breaks for you.
God damn it.
Little boy, would you like some candy? There you go. Buy yourself some dignity.
If I may ask,
Yeah.
David, what is the advantage of evil robots harassing people over the telephone?
Oh, well, ideally, once ghosts get reincarnated into either machinery or flesh, they are then cursed with another lifetime to think about what they've done.
Such as?
Such as crank calls. You have to spend another lifetime of existence just because you got some laughs with some Chuck Mangione. Think about that. Think about.
Are you suggesting the Jerky Boys? Will the Jerky Boys be reincarnated as evil robots?
They probably have been reincarnated. Every time you hear Sizzle Chest, that's probably a penance for some
phone call about Saul's glasses.
I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing anything about ways to help Mitch get rid of his Phonetergeist.
Has he tried not having a phone?
That's not feasible.
In this economy?
Let me ask you, old Gordon, are you sleeping? I didn't think ghosts slept. Or are you just bored? Are you bored?
Listen, ghosts are their standard state is sleep. That's why they're in sheets.
Hold on.
This is how they
just in time, I'm getting a telepathic message that it's time for the paranormal weather report.
As you can see, there are spectral manifestations all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
Haunting couldn't be more clear.
That's horrible.
Also, ghosts are not infallible. Ghosts are capable of making incorrect numbers and making those incorrect numbers repeatedly.
Old Gordon?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, because are you calling Mitch?
Gordon wants to know when he's getting paid.
Yeah, I'll tell you. We'll talk about that later. Are you calling Mitch?
Yeah, collection calls. Oh, yeah. He owes a lot to the underworld.
I mean, I took out some loans.
With the underworld? Like not the underworld, but the underworld?
I get them for a little bit. I mean, I was broke and I had a lot of bills to pay, but I figured that there would be very little consequence. I did not expect this.
Wait a second. Hold on. I need to clarify something.
Eternal damnation. Oh, yeah.
This is shaking out nicely. I thought that we might have to get some sort of repercussions for some ghosts, but it turns out these were business calls.
Collections call, brother.
Potential ghost, make that definite ghost.
Pretty sure it's a
Definite ghost.
Definitely a ghost.
Gordon, Gordon, everyone says definitely a ghost.
Yeah, what's so special about that? Huh?
You are making harassing calls, is the allegation against you. How do you plead?
Just trying to run a business here.
What
Yeah,
kind?
I can validate this one here. This is legitimate behavior. This is not acts of malevolence. This is just business.
My kids gotta eat.
Is there any way I can make this stop, guys?
I've asked Dave that question a number of times, and I don't know. How does he repay the debt to the underworld?
Well, I think we've now established that there's no reason for us to bring this to a stop on their end. We're looking out for the ghosts. Ghosts are looking out for their
Whoa.
interest.
No, I need
The way
to sleep.
How much do you owe them?
Oh my God.
It's like
soul?
$700. I don't have it. I don't.
Did you read the fine print? You also owe your soul.
Oh my God.
$700 is really killing me though.
Wait a second, the $700, how about your soul? That seems pretty shitty too. That's really bad.
I don't have $700 to spare.
I hear you. Do you have a soul to spare? Because
Yeah, take it. It's fine. Whatever. Whatever.
And also $700, that is a lot. When it comes to the soul though, you can always borrow from Peter to pay Paul. You can always borrow from Daft Punk to pay back not a ghost. And Mr. the Commander, that's a very nice dollar. You should give that to UNICEF when Halloween comes around.
Oh boy, Dave. Mitch, I don't know what to tell you. No one seems to want to help you.
I mean, if someone wants to give me some money.
The first step is helping yourself.
Does anyone know where I can take out a loan?
How does he help himself?
The commander operates a short-term loan business with locations on every street corner. I would highly recommend using
a cash advance for your soul.
And I understand there's no problem too small and open 24 hours.
Wait a second here. Mitch has been just really having a terrible time. Look at him with this Phonetergeist. The idea here was that I thought we wanted to help him. It was the springtime Halloween special. Mitch, we're going to find some solutions. And now, Dave, I'll be honest, you seem like a heartless prick right now.
I'm on the side of the ghosts. I'm here for reform, rehabilitation of the ghosts.
And we are here for $700.
Right, So Dave is here on behalf of Old Gordon. Spooky Parkbot is asking for money. The commander hasn't said he's not behind all of this. And Mitch keeps getting called.
Children.
Mitch, I'm sorry.
I'm just tired. Just very, very tired.
I'm sorry.
I suggest you answer it.
Oh my God. Wait a second. Parkbot, are you possessed by a ghost?
Hello.
Hello, sir. We are here to discuss the matter of $700.
Oh God.
What the hell?
I don't know.
You know what? At this point, I don't even believe Old Gordon is a goddamn ghost. Old Gordon, are you really a ghost? Because this show is a scam. A sham.
Okay, I'm a ghost. I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah, you're here.
The humor!
Mitch, listen.
Yeah.
You're screwed because you better come up with the $700. Parkbot,
I am programmed to do my job.
yeah, and I know what that means. Dave doesn't seem to care about your health and safety. Old Gordon, I just think he's one of the commander's goon, and the commander, you're guilty as charged. That's what I think.
I care.
Anyway,
It
Mitch, you're
seems-
not being haunted by a ghost. Let me just tell you that. This is
I think I'm just gonna have to sell the Cougarams.
Buy yourselves the dignity!
This has been WQUE.TV. Nothing got resolved because it was all lies.
Oh, yeah.
The cost of dignity in this economy.
Never take out a short-term loan.
Old Gordon will find you. Oh, yeah.
No, this is ridiculous.